Hello, my name is Lynn. Let I first introduce my team member, Sharon Rischard. So she's my supportive wife, and she was accountable for the quality control and acceptance tests and the usability of the whole project. My name is Lynn. I was the system integrator. I worked as an IT a consultant and was doing the planning part, research of new technologies and so on. So we joined the hackathon because we think we need more people who live a more sustainable life. So yeah, it's a good platform to share our knowledge and our heart of living a more eco-friendly life and adding a lot of comfort in addition. We started our project 4 years ago. It's an old chalet. It's in the middle of a green paradise. So we started to renovate that and think, okay, let's do it more sustainable and eco-friendly. And use the latest technologies available on the market and the best what we can do. So we started with standard automations, like every smart home, like automate the shutters, the heating system, and the light control, and adding energy monitoring, because we think that is essential for a sustainable and eco-friendly house, and that you know what you consume and where you consume it. In addition to that, we also installed a mini photovoltaic system to produce our own energy in addition. We live in a green paradise, but we don't have a water supply. So we create we produce our own water for the whole house by collecting rainwater and purify that. And we also include the monitoring of the purification system also in that project. Our key aspects to live a more sustainable life and have a more sustainable world is to give people the knowledge where they consume energy and how much they consume, because only if you know where and how much you consume on energy, you can save it. So in the beginning, it was an old chalet, so no one's lived there few years before. So we didn't know how much energy the former people used and how much we will use. So we starting on a white paper. Now, after a few years, so we had an energy monitoring for power consumption, where we can trace back 80% of our energy consumption per device. So 80% of our energy consumptions, we know which device has used it, and 20% we couldn't catch up yet, but yeah, we will adjust that one by one. So let me give you some examples how much energy we could save or produce. So as I mentioned, we collect rainwater and use it in the whole house. So we have no other connection to a water grid. So we saved until now 95,000 liters of water, what we collect and purified. We produced with our mini photovoltaic system 800 kilowatt hours of energy every year, and with automations and personal behaviors, we could use directly 600 kilowatts of this energy directly. And the 600 kilowatts from the mini photovoltaic system are around about 20% of our total power consumption. So we use a combination of MDT energy meters, MDT energy measuring actors, and we use also ESP home IoT devices and virtual energy meters using Home Assistant, which has also a KNX integration in it. The MDT, we have an MDT glass switch in the kitchen with a display, so you can see what time is it and the temperature outside, and you use it a lot every day. So we also display how much energy we produce with our photovoltaic system, and how much energy the house consume, and we see how much water, rainwater we have left, and so on. And the second part is Home Assistant, because in that we do all the energy monitoring. We monitor, I said before, 80% of the devices in our house, or 80% of our power consumptions could be traced back to specific devices using Home Assistant. We think it's sometimes easy to make small adjustments in a current project to make it more, to make a project more sustainable, because people know what their consumption is and can live with it, or can act with this information. So there are small adjustments to have our solution implemented with a great effort for the customer, and great effort for a more sustainable world. Our project was not a customer project; it was a personal project, and we live in it and love it to live in it. So everything what we did is not okay. Let's do it because the customer wants it, because we think it's essential to have that in our house, to get more aware of energy consumption, and only then you can get more sustainable.